Your nose is amazing. It does so much more than just smell. It's the main door for air to enter your body. It's also a filter that cleans the air you breathe. Let's explore this incredible part of your body. The nasal cavity is the space behind your nose. It's like a small room with curved walls. This space is important for breathing and smelling. It makes sure the air you breathe is clean and warm. The nasal cavity is the start of your respiratory system. It's the first place air goes when you breathe in. From there, the air travels down your trachea and into your lungs. Nostrils are the two holes in your nose. They are the entry and exit points for air. Nostrils are important for breathing. They let air in and out of your nose. Nostrils are covered in tiny hairs called cilia. These hairs act like little brooms. They sweep away dust and germs. This keeps your lungs clean and healthy. The size and shape of your nostrils can affect your breathing. Some people have small nostrils while others have larger ones. The nasal septum is a wall of cartilage that divides your nose in half. It runs from the tip of your nose to the back of your nasal cavity. The nasal septum is important for breathing. It helps to create two separate airways in your nose. This allows for better airflow. Sometimes the nasal septum can be crooked or off-center. This is called a deviated septum. A deviated septum can make it hard to breathe. The nasal conchae are three bony ridges on each side of your nasal cavity. They look like shelves on the walls of your nose. The nasal conchae are important for warming and humidifying the air you breathe. They create turbulence, which helps to mix the air with moisture. These structures also help to filter the air. They have tiny hairs called cilia that trap dust and germs. Section 5. Your nose, a highway for air. So, the nasal passage is the pathway that air takes through your nose. It starts at your nostrils and ends at the back of your throat. The nasal passage is lined with a moist pink membrane called the mucous membrane. This membrane traps dust, germs, and other particles. This passage also contains cells that detect smells. These cells send signals to your brain, which helps you to identify different scents. Section 6. Trouble in Paradise, Sinus Infections and Allergies. The nasal cavity is connected to air-filled cavities in your skull called sinuses. Sinuses help to lighten the weight of your head and produce mucus. Sometimes the sinuses can become inflamed or infected. This is called sinusitis or a sinus infection. Sinus infections can cause facial pain, pressure, and congestion. Allergies can also affect the nasal cavity. When you have allergies, your body overreacts to substances like pollen, dust mites, or pet dander. This can cause sneezing, runny nose, and congestion.